Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch in the new chapter that we just began yesterday, which is the Din Asiyas Chafatza B'lei Malacha, the laws of pursuing one's own affairs, personal affairs, without performing any malacha, where we began to describe, even though you're not doing a malacha, an act that is prohibited per se, it's still not appropriate based upon the verse that we quoted yesterday. And then he writes further, Umehai Dichsiv. Further, it writes in the verse, it says you should honor the Shabbos by refraining from seeking your personal needs. Darsha Rabbi Seinazal, our sages, they expound for us the following: Chafatzecha asurin, your personal needs are asur on Shabbos. You're not allowed to do them. What does that mean? Even if you're not doing any particular malacha, any work that is prohibited on Shabbos. And now we will explain what that means. Kagoin, for example, Shuma'ai ben Achasev, a person inspects his personal belongings, Ma'him tzrichin l'machar, so he knows what he needs to do for the following day. He's a businessman, and he looks over at his desk over there in his office, in his house, and he sees the appointments he has coming up, or perhaps he has a plane ride coming on Motzei Shabbos, and he's looking at his ticket that's lying there on the table, figuring everything out, thinking about the taxi he's going to have to get, or the Uber he's going to have to order. Even though you did no malacha, you did nothing that per se is prohibited, but you are already being involved in your needs, your personal preference, rather than keeping your mind focused on that which is more important, which is the menucha and the simcha, the peace and the joy that we have on Shabbos. Further, he writes, Gam zayis aser. That is going to be prohibited for a person to do if he's thinking what it is that he has to do on the following day. So too, to take a stroll through the city, he wants to find a horse or a ship or a wagon, he wants to lease a car. Let's put it in our vernacular over here. He's walking down the street and he's looking at all the cars that say for sale, or he happens to walk past a store and he sees things over there that are for sale that he would like to rent or to buy or to purchase. So l'sachram achar Shabbos, and he has in mind that he wants to hire one of these things or rent them out after Shabbos. If it is obvious that the reason that he's walking past that store or that sign is because that's what's on his mind, so then it's going to be prohibited. So how does a person know? Because if a person was going to take a stroll and then he takes like a specific route over here with the additional intention of finding the animal or the other item, the car for lease, for sale, whatever it might be, that's where it's going to be forbidden. You have to know yourself. However, if you're just going to take a stroll and it happens to be you pass the store that has something for sale that you're interested in, that would not be a violation of this prohibition. Now, however, if you're going out and you're going to protect your belongings, or your friend's belongings, mutter, in that case, you're allowed to go if you want to have to go check and see what's going on over there to make sure that no one's stealing or looting or damaging what you have. In that case, that would not be a violation of mimsa chefzecha, of being involved in your own needs, because the Torah never said, and Chazal, the sages certainly never said, that in order to keep the Shabbos, you have to cause inherent damages to your own personal property. Have a wonderful day.